Hi and welcome to Run Your Own Website video tutorials. In this video I'm going to show you how you can include video on your Run Your Own website. There's a couple of different ways of doing it. So let's jump straight in. Here's how our Run Your Own website's coming on at the moment. And I've decided, oh by the way, this is a scrolling blog feed. Rather than just showing 3 blogs, it shows 5 or 6 blogs and gently scrolls them up one at a time. I think that's available with option 4, Run Your Own websites and upwards. Anyway, so we're going to put a video in here because I think it'd be quite nice to have on the homepage. So what you do is first of all you go and find your video. So this is the one that we're going to use, a recent royal wedding, and then we just click on this button here to get the link. And then we just can, we've got the embed link or the straight link. We're just going to use the straight link for now. We're going to right click on it and choose copy link location. That's quite important because otherwise you'll copy some extra code in that will not work. Okay, so we've just right clicked, copied that link in, and now we're just going to scroll down to the video link on the home page and paste it in. Hit update and refresh the page. Bingo, there it is. You don't want your videos to play automatically. If you're on a mobile phone, there's nothing worse than an autoplay video. Okay, so that's how you can drop it in. I'm now going to show you some other ways that you can work with it. So let's say we've got this this About Us page here, and yeah, you can see I've been working on it before. We'd like to just quickly drop a video in here. So there's 2 ways of doing it. The quick way, again, is to drop that link in. So we're just going to drop it in. Oh, by the way, if we drop the link in here, it would replace that picture with a video. And actually, although that's kind of okay, sometimes it might be nice to have both. So I'm just going to drop the video in, and I'm going to drop this video in here. Now, the quick way of doing it is to literally just paste that link in. So if I literally just paste it in and hit update, that will then drop it in on its own line. So it's nice and quick, easy to do. Refresh the page, and there we go. Okay, if you want to have it, and so that then really takes control of the sizing of the video. It puts it all on a on its own line, so you can't have the text flowing around it. If you want to go a stage further in terms of having text flow around it, then what you need to do is use embed code instead. So I'm just going to quickly cover this. If we basically just go back to the box, we've got the embed code here. Now we could change the height and the width of this video. There we go, and we're just literally going to copy that code. Now, going back into the page editor, we're going to take off that code, and instead we're going to paste in that code, except you need to be in text mode. So you've got these 2 buttons here. Visual is what we've done for pretty much everything to date. Occasionally, if you need to like paste in some code, what's called embedded code, you need to click on text mode there, and then you'll see a lot of kind of stuff here. Then find where you want to put the video in, which is, say, at this point here. Paste in your embed code, then click back to visual, and then you will see it there. Now what we'd like to do is we'd like to have the text flowing around it. If we click on that image and then go to formats and go to pictures, and we choose picture align right, you can see how that text is going to flow around it. I also think that video is a bit too big, so I'm going to go back into the code, and I'm going to change it. So I'm going to make it I'm going to make it 400 by, I don't know, 200. See what that looks like. Flip back, and we can see that's taking up a slightly more sensible way. I think we'll make that height a little bit higher. 240. How's that looking? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now all I'm doing is, because of the alignment, it means that the text can flow around on the left hand side. So all we now do is hit update, and then we refresh the page and see what it's looking like. There we go. So that looks better, doesn't it? Now I can see, I don't want to get too picky about this, but this is below the height of that, and that means we need to put the code we need to make a slight change to the position of the code. Yeah. There we go. And if I make that subheading again, do you see sometimes you just have to do a little bit of playing around with it? That should line it up a bit better. Hit update. Remember, the acid test is always seeing the web page itself. There you go, that's better. So that's showing you how you could do it. If you wanted to have the video on the left, then you choose align picture left rather than align picture right. So we just click on that to highlight it, go to format, and we do picture align left. And what that's done is put its left and it's floated the text around it. This is a little bit trial and error, but it does mean that you can get, with a bit of work, you can get a little bit more looking a bit nice in terms of the way the text flows around it. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope that's been helpful. Some different ways in which you can drop video in on your website. Google loves YouTube because it owns it, so using YouTube is a good thing to do to boost the visibility of your website. Thanks very much indeed for watching. See you next time.